worming there are some fruit trees that they're like really tall plum trees that are like 90 feet. They're literally prehistoric trees with the fruit still on them. This is true. I mean, they're digging these things out, and this little story that slipped by the mainstream media. I know that sounds weird that like stories slip by the mainstream media, like USA Today. I mean, they're so on it. Anyway, it's like yeah, exactly. Fox News. Good God. There's these plums, and what's happened is there's an ancient species of bison. You know, we pretty much took care of those sons of bitches in the 19th century. Okay, like, through with that. Nothing to see here. Just a bunch of dead buffalo rotting along the plains. I mean, nothing to see here. Go about your business. Anyway, some of these ancient bloodlines of bison migrated north, very north, and actually what happened was some of these, in fact some of the stronger bloodlines of these bison, have located these trees and have started to eat the plums off these trees. And think of the fermentation of like an ancient, I mean plums, you know, they get a little ripe after a week, but think about some ancient plums. I mean just the gross level. What do you just the level of just pectin in these things. You know what I mean? It's really true. This is like 10 times. If you took a bag of Skittles and somehow made it up like times what? Skittles would be like times 4, but like something else, like times 1,000 Skittles. You take a Skittle and you molecularize, you change the structure molecularly of a Skittle, and it somehow becomes like almost plutonium based. That's what these things are. Okay. Now these bison, check it out. Go on Google tonight. Check this out. Check out bison ancient fruit trees. Dude. Yeah, the O'Reilly Factor. He covered all this stuff. Because he heard that these bison weren't Christian.
That's not cool, man.
Yeah, I know that. You're right. We'll fight afterwards. No. This plum, okay, this is for real though. These bison have eaten these plums, okay, and they've started to grow. Check this out, to like enormous size, okay, and some of these remote fishing villages are seeing these buffalo. They're not woolly mammoths, they're actually buffalo, and they're coming into the villages up there, and they have a taste for sweet stuff. So they've been trying to fend them off by like unwrapping all these twigs and stuff and throwing them out into these areas to keep them away from coming into the cities. And like, I know that Dairy Queen has offered up a bunch of assistance. You can't hear it. See, you think I'm blaming them, but he's actually saying a lot of it. No, honestly though, they've donated a Yukon Super Fraser store. God, stop it! It's real. It's real. Dairy Queen has joined forces with the Red Cross and higher vibrating organizations to save some of these remote fishing villages, because these are ancient. These families have been up there fishing forever. You know, I mean, these are like some of the true people of the earth. You know, and they're up there. And Dairy Queen has donated a bunch of money, and they're building a super brazier, like he said, to try and keep these bison at bay. It's not working. It's basically what we're saying. Now, the cinematic thing we're trying to paint for this last tune is that you have to picture a mass herd of 40-foot tall bison coming in to the lower 48, because I mean, Canada, I mean, what? Who cares? But I mean, they come down here, and they're like, okay, we're Rush fans. That didn't go anywhere. That's dangerous. Okay. So you have to envision supercharged bison, high on sugar, I mean insane, so they crash really low, get really cranky. Okay? They're really upset. Plus, they're carrying with them a lot of the rage of the 19th century slaughters that occurred down here. Because they're aware of it. Just all animals pass down their own histories to each other in a different way. You know, like elephants know in the Serengeti they mark places to dig for water, and like 1,000 years later there's the water, the same elephant bloodlines do it. It's true. So they have these bison that are like, oh man, you know, I want like a Tahitian treat and some Laffy Taffy. And then like, and I want revenge for some of my brothers and sisters from North Dakota. And so they make their way down here. This is the musical, the panorama, if you will. An apocalyptic the lowering sky. Think about it, like you're just sitting there, and then there's no firepower that can take them down, because it takes tons of the National Guard, whatever, to get one, and there's 500 behind them. The only way to survive this is to give up your sweets. So when you listen to this tune, think about these lumbering creatures saying to you, you know, I want that little Debbie, and you have to make that choice. You're sitting there like this, and you're like, well, and you hand it over. This is called the New Bison.